We are witnessing a repeat of the Tower of Babel, a false system that seeks to replace God's order. Return to the order that actually sustains life.
The push for a singular, interconnected world is often presented as the ultimate goal of progress. But a deeper look at the foundational structures of history suggests we are witnessing a repeat of the Tower of Babel. When humanity seeks to dismantle borders and blend all peoples into one unified political and cultural identity, we are not building a utopia. We are constructing a monument of pride. The scattering of humanity at Babel was not an act of malice. It was a divine intervention to protect us from our own unchecked capacity for evil. By dividing the nations and giving them distinct languages and lands, God established a system of checks and balances. This separation prevents any single concentrated power from monopolizing the human spirit. When we ignore these boundaries and demand that everyone be one under a single governing authority, we are directly reversing the protection God put in place for our own survival. Today, we see the consequences of this forced unification. The more we centralize control, the more we distance ourselves from the local, sovereign groves where truth is found. We are being conditioned to believe that freedom means the right to be everywhere at once, but that is a deception. True spiritual freedom is found in knowing where you belong and walking in the authority of your own land, according to the laws of the Creator. The push to turn the entire earth into a single, borderless zone is the ultimate expression of a false system, an artificial structure that seeks to replace God's order with a man-made plan. We must realize that God never intended for us to build a global tower to the heavens. He intended for us to steward the specific portions of the earth He assigned to us. When we align our voices with the truth of our own covenant and pull back from the illusion of global unity, we stop building a monument to our own pride and start returning to the order that actually sustains life. To anchor this truth, we have chosen the 741 Hz frequency. This frequency is dedicated to structural auditing, detox, and protection. We use it here because it acts as a tool to cleanse the environment of misleading narratives and artificial influences. It helps to detoxify your perspective from the noise of the headlines and protects your local sovereign grove from outside interference. By listening to this frequency, you are actively auditing the false structures around you and maintaining the spiritual clarity necessary to walk in the authority you were created to carry. The algorithm hides these gaps, but we are here to bridge them. The mainstream narrative is a managed container, but truth is found by returning to the original Ethiopian canon, unfiltered by conquest. If this resonates, like, share, and comment. That's how we break the noise. For the full audit, check the pinned comment for the Scion Frequency Hub. There you'll find the historical texts, my frequency research, and our Stewards Marketplace for community-curated, natural products. Join us, support the work, and let's grow this community. Stay in truth, and pray for wisdom and discernment.